Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Howard. I am a watch enthusiast. I do not work in the watch industry and I'm certainly not a pro. I use my spare time to find watches for review and my reviews are mainly my personal point of view. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your support. If this is your first time watching my video or has not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could consider subscribing because your support is the most important motivation for me to continue to do videos like this. So today I want to do a quick look of a watch, Omega Seamaster Chronometer 300-meter diver 007 edition, right? The No Time to Die movie just came out a while ago, and this is the watch Bond, Mr. James Bond, wore in the movie. And I want to take a look, what's special about it. So the full name is Omega Seamaster Co-Axial Master Chronometer 42mm Diver 300M 007 edition. What a long name. Reference number 210.90.42.20.01.001. Another super long name. So the number one thing is this is a super light watch because the whole watch is made of titanium. The case and also the bracelet, they're all made of titanium. So it's only 99.5 grams or 3.47 ounces compared to a regular sub. It's about 159 grams. I mean, this is 60 grams lighter than the sub. And this is actually 1 millimeter bigger, 42mm case. And this is actually also thicker, 13.15 millimeters thick. So it's 1 millimeter bigger on the case, about 1.15 millimeters thicker compared to the Submariner without the date window. Yet super light because it uses titanium. They call it grade 2 titanium. And also, you can tell this color is very brownish. So it's a brown tropical aluminum bezel and dial. By the way, yeah, so the bezel is aluminum, not a titanium. It's only the case and the bracelet. Water resistant, again, the same as the sub, 300 meter, 1,000 square feet. Oftentimes the Seamaster and the sub Mariner are, they're the both 300 meter, 1,000. They're the two most popular. I would say, they're sort of direct competitor, but they're not really direct because I think Rolex just seems to have a little bit more of a, higher prestige, all that. So if you look at this watch, definitely, the brown lettering on the bezel, the yellow lettering and the yellowish index dots and the index stick. Omega Seamaster in red, professional coaxial master chronometer, 300 meter, 1,000 feet. What else? So it's a little bit slimmer than the regular 300 meter diver Omega has because of the doming of the sapphire crystal. So the sapphire crystal, I guess the top design, the way the doming is a little bit different. And the back, it's not a, exhibition case. It's just a regular 300 with a 007 at the bottom. And the little 007 with a handgun. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I mean, this bracelet is ultralight because this is also made of titanium. I've never seen a watch bracelet made of this mesh bracelet made of titanium of any kind. So it's pretty impressive. Very light. Very light. It has a unique buckle. I'm not sure how it actually works. So this is a new one. So I still have the plastic wraps on it. So I'm not going to, do too much besides just looking at it. Other than what else? It has the helium escape valve, screwed down crown, unidirectional bezel. I mean, that's standard. It has the 60-minute graduation. Unlike the sub, they have, it has the ... after the 15-minute, and then when I turn, I think it feels more mechanical the stronger click sound and the feeling compared to the sub. The sub is very smooth. There's not a lot of sound. This sounds actually, you can hear like gears are teething, ging, ging, ging. It's like going like that. Maybe some people like it, other people don't. It feels pretty mechanical. Compared to an old Seamaster I had a long time ago, this feels a lot better. That one I had years ago was very difficult to turn. Actually, this one is very easy to turn. It's an interesting watch. I mean, I'm not a diver guy, so I can't comment too much in terms of the diving. I'm more of a GMT, dual time or world time type of guy. So I'm not super into diving watch or chronograph. But I mean, it's an interesting piece. I feel like it's worth taking a look. The color scheme is definitely very different. Very yellowish. Obviously has some power reserve is 55 hours. That's a little bit low. So the caliber is 8806. It's a Co-Axial master chronometer with the power reserve 55 hours, less than the 70 hours sub has. Anti-magnetic, unaffected. I'm just reading some comments by Omega. Unaffected by exposure to a strong magnetic field, even if it's over 15,000 Gauss. The price of this watch is $9,200 in the U.S., but the website currently says it's no longer available, but you can join the waiting list. Compared to the stainless steel version of the Omega Seamaster 42mm 300-meter diver, that's only $5,400. I mean, this titanium piece is 70% more expensive, quite a premium. I think on the secondary market, I was looking at it late 2021. It's a little bit over $10,000. So I would say about $1,000 over MSRP. Not too bad. Just as a comparison, a 41mm Submariner, that's the one without the date window, MSRP $8,950. But the secondary market, we all know it's absolutely crazy pricing. $18,000 as of right now. That price went up by $2,000 just from the beginning of 2022. So it's interesting piece to take a look. I am very, very impressed by the super lightweight, 98.5 grams, 99 grams, almost, you don't even feel it. Let me do a quick look on the wrist. 42 millimeters. I think it's sort of my limit. My small wrist, 6.5 inches, 16.5 centimeters is so small. So I think this is a limit. But that, the bezel design, because the lug design here, it just comes down straight. So that's a plus. And these big cases at the edge always gonna have a little bit of space underneath versus my small wrist, because my wrist is too narrow. But is it wearable? Sure, absolutely. And it's just so light, you don't feel anything. That might be a huge plus. All right, this is the Omega Seamaster Co-Axial Master Chronograph 42mm Diver 300 meters 007 edition. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.